What is going on, guys? It's your boy Nacho here today, and welcome back to some new Insurgency Sandstorm tips. We've already looked at a few tips on this channel, but some of these ones you might not actually know. Let's get right into it. Let's see if you know any of these tips. Tip number 1. This may seem like common sense, but the flash hider might actually be the best attachment in the game. As well as stopping enemies seeing where you are with your gun not flashing, also in close quarter combats, you're not going to see your gun flashing. When you're spraying without the flash hider in up close fights, the flash will get in the way of where you're shooting, and it makes it very hard to see if you've actually downed an enemy. So if you chuck that bad boy on your gun in close quarter combats, you're now going to be able to see what you're actually shooting at, and this is going to help you improve your recoil, which may be a surprise to you and may be common sense. Oh, the flash hider stops the gun flashing, but people don't think of it as in, actually, I can't see my gun flashing anymore, so it's going to make it easier for me to shoot, and it's a very, very cheap attachment compared to the compensator. So why not check the flash hider on, give it a go, let me know if it improves your aim at all, because it should stop you losing these fights in close quarter combats, because you should see when your enemy's actually dead and if you're hitting your shots. Tip number 2. I know a lot of you haven't probably used the truck yet, but now and then a truck will spawn at the start of the game with an LMG on it. It can also spawn midway through game, and you can jump on this LMG and drive around and try and shoot people. But as you know, it can be very, very hard to actually spot people when using the gun on the back. So all you have to do is look down. If you look down, this will allow you to scan over the top of the shield, being able to look for enemies as quickly as you possibly can, so you can target onto the next one. And this LMG on the back of this gun is a monster. It doesn't move. You can annihilate people. It's such a good gun, and teams should be abusing it at the start of the match. It helps so much for taking that first point if you use this gun properly. So jump on that LMG, shoot some people down, and capture that first point on push. Tip number 3 is the resupply. Now, the resupply, you don't see it used too much, but this could be very, very handy. If you're a demolitionist, this will let you abuse rocket launchers if you're trying to shoot down the heli in the sky, and that heli can be extremely annoying. So if you stand right next to the box, just keep refreshing every time you shoot a rocket. You can have more rockets, shoot down the helicopter, and be on your way once again. And you want to get rid of this helicopter as quick as possible, because it makes your team stop moving, especially if you're on an attacking side. You're not going to get yourself in there. You're not going to be able to do anything at all while that heli is in the air. Or if you're defending as well, getting the heli out will help so much. So go to the resupply and shoot down that heli. Also, it sort of goes hand in hand, you can heal on the health on the resupply. If you go resupply, it will put your health back up. So if you've been tagged, get on it, go heal up. That is actually how you heal up in the game. Tip number 4. I know a lot of people don't understand this, but you can take off light armor and your light ammo. They're not exactly needed. You start with 3 mags without the light carrier. So you could go in a bit faster, only needing 3 mags, and you'll have an extra point to use. And also, with the armor only saves you from 1 bullet with the light armor, so it's pretty useless in most takes. So you could take that off as well, and being able to run even faster is going to be so handy. Taking both of these off gives you some extra points. You can deck out your gun. Extremely good if you're going to run an SMG, but even the ARs, you can completely deck them out, get yourself more smokes, more nades, get yourself pushed in. Especially if you're good with your ammo, this will not matter at all. You'll be able to push yourself in, use the utility, take points much quicker. So taking off the light armor, the light carrier, might actually be worth it to you. So give that a little go, see if it helps you move a bit better. It lets you, because you're not as heavy, you can run a lot faster, so it should help a lot more. Tip number 5, crouch jumping. Crouch jumping allows you to get over small little obstacles in the game. If you jump and crouch at the same time, you're able to get over small obstacles which you would normally have to mantle over, saving you a lot of time and can be very OP. Getting used to using this will be extremely strong. You don't get caught out when mantling over things, and being able to push yourself into that battle with your gun still out is going to be so handy. So crouch jumping over small obstacles helps out. You jump in the air, crouch at the same time, and you're able to get over these obstacles you normally wouldn't be able to. Tip 6, when you kill a player, you'll see them drop their attachments and utility on the floor. This means their smoke grenades, their grenades will actually drop to the floor. If you have a little peek you're sometimes able to pick these up off the dead bodies. Search for these around the place. Grenades are so helpful for winning fights. So if you can spot these on the floor, pick them up and give them a little use. You can also do this with teammates and enemies' rocket launchers if they're there as well. They're very OP. You can pick them up, give them a blast. So make sure you're having a look when you kill enemies because their utility could be used against them. This tip I haven't seen too many people do, but getting a laser sight on your gun and hip firing is actually extremely OP. Due to the quick kill time in this game, if you're close and you hip fire, you can absolutely annihilate people. Chuck on that laser sight, get in close quarters and give hip fire a go. If you line up with that target, you will melt them. Time they aim down their sights, they're not going to have a clue. Give it a go, try hip firing with the laser sight. Let me know how you do because it is extremely OP in this game. And I'm not seeing too many people use it just yet. And don't forget about your pistol. This is my last tip of the day and I don't see many people using it, but the pistols pack a punch. They are worth their points. If you get them shots in, you can absolutely annihilate them. The Deagle can one-shot from most ranges and the other pistols are a quick, fast two-tap as well, and they shoot incredibly fast. Very good for close quarters. So if you've got a pistol, they're definitely worth using in some situations, so don't forget you've got it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, these have been some quick tips today. If you already knew them, well done. If I said something in here which you think I should tell everyone, please let me know below. I've appreciated you all being here today, and we'll catch you again next time with some more tips, hints, and maybe some gameplay. Until next time, peace.